Today, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why I think audio is far more important than video. Let's roll the intro. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Steven Makes Videos. And if you don't know me, hi, I'm Steven. I make videos about making videos, and today we're talking about sound. I think sound is underrated by a lot of YouTubers, so today we're going to talk about why it's actually more important than the video aspect of your YouTube videos. Reason number 1, people can ignore bad video much easier than they can ignore bad audio. Best way to show this is with an example. I've just brought the video quality down significantly, but you can still hear me very clearly. You can hear everything I'm saying, so you may not be as tempted to leave. If I say something important, you can still hear me clearly. You can remember it, or like say if you're in a class taking notes, you can write it down. But when I change the audio quality, and please don't leave me when I do this, you can't really hear what I'm saying very clearly. It sounds distant, you can hear a whole bunch of noise, you can hear the ambience of the room. It's not a good sound at all. Please don't leave the video though. I don't ever want to do that again. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, maybe the video was bad, but you could still hear everything. All the important stuff was coming in through your ears, not your eyes, right? But when the audio was worse, I imagine you wanted to click away pretty badly. Reason number 2 is you can just listen to a video. You don't necessarily have to watch like maybe a video like this. You can put it on a screen and then check your email or clean your room. You don't have to look at the screen. There are some exceptions, like I've posted a few short films and vlogs where the visuals are pretty important so you can see where we are, but you can just listen to them. You don't necessarily have to look at my face, but I do some effects and stuff. So if you are looking at my face, it's not like bad, you know? Think about all the video podcasts that are out there on the internet, mine included. It's called Creator Convos. You should totally go check it out. To be honest, my podcast doesn't really need video for the episodes themselves. I don't just distribute the video version, I also distribute through Anchor on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You know, it's pretty good on its own audio-wise, but the video isn't completely necessary. Now, I do like the video. It gives me content for social media. I can rip it, make micro content, but it's not 100% necessary. People aren't gonna watch a podcast, you know? Like, it's a nice kind of aid to have so you can see where people are, see what they look like. But I mean, podcasts are mainly audio. You can totally get by just listening. And that's kind of what I try to do with my videos. So now you know, maybe you should just go watch all my past videos and see how many of them you can just listen to. Reason number 3. Sound gives feeling. A lot of the time when your eyes see something on screen, your ears expect to hear a certain sound. Like if you see a door opening, you expect to hear a creak, or you see a waterfall, you expect to hear a waterfall. You get what I mean? Sound adds depth and your ears follow your eyes. So that doesn't just mean music. I feel like a lot of people think they can just put music on a scene and that's it, that's done. You're done editing. That's not the case at all. There's a whole world of sound design and Foley and ambience that you could totally take advantage of. I mean, certain like music libraries like Epidemic Sound, they have a whole tab for just sound effects. I mean, they have one for music and that's important, but they value sound effects too, and they have a whole catalog of them. Let me just give you a quick example of how important sound effects are to the vibe of a scene. I guess the texture of the audio of the scene, is texture the right word? I don't know. I'm about to play the intro to this video without the sound effects. And if you need a refresher, feel free to go all the way to the beginning and check it out. But here's what it sounds like without the sound effects. I'll admit that didn't really feel bad, but if you went back and watched the intro to this video, you will notice all the missing sound effects. And those sound effects follow what your eyes see on screen. So like we have the shoe on the rock, we have the waves in the ocean, we have the people sounds, the city sounds. All of that adds texture and depth to the scene. So let's take a look at that intro now with just the sound effects. Without music, it's gonna sound a bit weird, but it'll still make sense in your head. Let's check it out. See what I mean? Like, that still made sense in your head. And that's my goal when I'm adding sound effects to a scene. They add a depth, a certain depth that you can't really get with anything else. See, I like to think of the music as a character in your video, not like the saving grace or anything. Of course, it might be, but I don't think a scene should like rely on it, you know? Unless you find a really cool song, in which case, yeah, it's probably okay to just use the song. I mean, art is subjective, okay? You can do whatever you want, honestly. And sound design doesn't even have to be incredibly complex. It's just enough to match your ears with your eyes, you know? A really good example of well done sound design is a video called A Taste of New York, and I'll link it up here and down here. Basically, the whole video is just different hyperlapses, time lapses, just footage of New York City, and I don't think there's any music in it. I mean, I think there's like one song, but it's very quiet and in the background. Okay, I lied. There's one song, but it's only for like 2 seconds. Still, mostly relies on the sound effects, and it's awesome. I know in the future, I definitely want to do more stuff with sound design and sound effects. Actually, I just started posting on TikTok. There's only one up right now, but I want to do more videos like the one I just posted. I posted a video where I made a beat out of my skateboard. I'll put the link down below. You should go check it out and follow me on TikTok. And I want to do more stuff like that, more sound involved projects just for fun. And if you want to check out any of my other videos to see if you really can listen to them without watching them, you should give it a try by going to my channel and watching all the videos. I'm gonna end the video here. I'll see you next week. New podcast episode out on Tuesday. We're back. Bye.